Well, good morning, everyone. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com with your morning market outlook for Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026. In the pre-market this morning, we've got stocks selling off sharply, being led lower by the NASDAQ. So all those big cap tech stocks that everybody loves are going to see some major selling on Tuesday. Commodities are mixed with crude oil up just 4 cents, while gold is down another $60 in the pre-market on Tuesday morning. Now, the market is still fascinated with SpaceX, and it's done a complete reversal from where it went public. We were down over 16% yesterday. We continue to move lower on Tuesday morning. I have absolutely no interest in investing in SpaceX. Hopefully, I won't own things that actually own it. And it is certainly going to be a tradable vehicle. It's probably going to be one of the most actively traded stocks for a long time, but it is certainly not an investment quality stock that I would put in my portfolio. Looking at Google, Google had a complete reversal yesterday, got some bad news. It was on a buy signal, down over 5% yesterday. That put some downward pressure on the NASDAQ. Amazon made a new low for this move on Monday. So did Microsoft. And then we've got the Magnificent 7 ETF still holding the recent low. That's probably going to break on Tuesday. Open text on the TSX was down yesterday, one of the biggest losers. It's heading down towards the April lows. We'll have to see if those lows hold or not. Micron's coming out with earnings on Wednesday. It's having a bad day this morning. It's unwinding all the gains from yesterday. We ran up, but got very close to the 1125 level before starting to pull back. This is our monthly price target chart. You can see the next target to the upside above the 1125 is 1250. That was the top of our projected trading range. Looking at the VIX or the fear index, we're moving up into the channel, looking for a close above 1891 on Tuesday. Of course, that would be the first sign something new is happening. A real breakout would be above 2188. That would tell us that the broader market is starting to turn negative and not just a specific sector of the market. Now, unless things totally turn around on Tuesday, I would certainly expect to see a sell signal in the Vanguard Total Market ETF, maybe the Dow, certainly the S&P 500, and certainly the Nasdaq. The Russell 2000 made a new high yesterday, so not expecting to see a sell signal there, possibly for small caps, but certainly not micro caps, which also made a new high on Monday. Looking at the energy sector, it's still holding 53.13. That hasn't changed. Inside day for financials on Monday. Certainly a possibility of a sell signal for U.S. banks on Tuesday. And certainly wouldn't be surprised to see a sell signal in the gold sector as well. Semiconductors making a new high for this move on Monday. Unfortunately, we are down in the pre-market this morning, so not likely to hit 687.50 on Tuesday. Looking at the Canadian market, the iShares for the TSX 60 trading in the channel for the past couple of days. Certainly expect to see a sell signal on Tuesday. The Vanguard Canada ETF generated a sell signal on Friday. We waved that off, of course, and we moved up under 0.5% yesterday. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be heading lower on Tuesday. There is stocks trading outside of Canada made a new high on Monday. We may not see a sell signal on Tuesday. We're stuck here at the 59.38 level. Looking at small caps, we're on a sell signal right now, no change there. The Venture Exchange wandered off on Friday, and we continue to move lower on Monday. Then energy stocks were up on the day yesterday, no change in trend expected there. Then looking at financials, a very quiet trading day on Monday, inside day, stuck here at 93.75. Bank stocks, very quiet trading on Monday as well, stuck here at $75. Looking at the gold sector, expecting a sell signal on Tuesday. Then looking at tech stocks, already on a sell signal, no change there. Big down day for the telecom sector on Monday. And looking at the individual stocks in this sector, Bell had a big down day on Monday, already on a sell signal, no change there. No change for Cogeco, very quiet trading on Monday. We've got Quebecor back on a sell signal, joining Rogers and TELUS already on sell signals. And if we look at TELUS, if we look at the daily price target chart, our next target to the downside is 1563. If we look at the monthly price target chart, it is also 1563. And unfortunately, we broke down below 1875, which was the area of support that we found back in 2015. So that support is broken. So 1563 and 1250 come into play. Looking at the TSX most active, starting off with Canadian Natural Resources, still trying to hold $58 here. Inside day for Keel on Monday. A new high for Hive. Hive hit 742, so congratulations if you had an order in up there. No joy for Suncor, still on a sell signal here. No joy for Baytech. Looking at B2 Gold, we're trying to slip over here onto a sell signal. We'll probably do that on Tuesday. Look at a Tourmaline, still on a sell signal, no change there. Bank of Nova Scotia up here trying to break through 125. We got as high as 124.79 on Friday. Then looking at the TD Bank, we're stuck here at $168.75. If we can take out Friday's high, then 175 could come into play. Looking at the New York most active, starting off with American Airlines, with the crude oil pulling back, the airline stocks have got a little interest, and there's a new high for American Airlines for this move. Supermicro moved up. It actually ended the day on a buy signal, and you can wave that off as it is trading lower in the pre-market this morning. Then looking at Intel making a new high on Monday, no change in trend for NVIDIA. We were looking for a close above $211.77. We closed at $208.65. Then looking at Nokia, still on a sell signal here. That would change on Tuesday with a close above $14.80. There's a new high for Keel. No change in trend, of course. Netflix breaking down. We were trying to see if it would hold 81.25. It didn't. We were then going to see if it held 75. It didn't. So we're on our way to 68.75. And unfortunately, if you look to the left here, there was previous support at the $75 level, so that's not a good sign. So 68.75, 62.50 are now in play to the downside. SoFi still on a buy signal here, still struggling to break out above 18.75. On Tuesday, we're looking for a close below 16.64 to kick us out of SoFi. And then there's a new high for Hive on Monday. No change in trend, of course. And then we've got AT&T inside day on Monday, still trying to hold those lows. And then Ford still on a sell signal here. Things would change on Tuesday with a close above 14.98. Not expecting that to happen. And of course, that upper trend line is going to continue to move lower daily. Okay, folks, that is all for this morning's presentation. So far, it looks like we are going to see some aggressive selling in the tech sector on Tuesday morning. No major economic numbers coming out this morning that could change the direction of the market. Have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Wednesday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.